Alright. Well, let's head over to the soup kitchen and give his younger self a call. It'll give a clue to where you can find him, at least. Oh, and there's also another cutscene that'll trigger upon first going in.
Okay.
I wonder about that guy.
McFly!
Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it! If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right, that's better. What are you looking at, punk? Keep your eyes on the soup, kid. Well,
Well, what?
what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear.
Yeah.
I swear, if even
That's
one
the
of
sad
you
thing
could
about
add
it, his
2 plus 2
grandpa's
without your
gone.
fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Okay. There's going to be quite a number of side quests to do once we get the younger Doc on our side.
Brown results.
Hi. Do you know where I can find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. I say he's calling.
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
So that's going to be your next destination.
Do I have to stay in here? Keep on. Oh.
That's...
Okay. Hey, never mind.
Yeah. We'll deal with him later. Alright. Go ahead and head across the street and cut through the park. Was it the directions not working for you?
No.
Try to bear with it. It's because of the stupid camera angles it keeps switching to. It'll mess it up. Einstein sit by the tree.
I guess then I've got to go. Yeah, that was a complete guess. Oh my god,
Whoa!
Don't touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm, Harry Callahan.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact.
do I follow him?
Yes. Follow him and talk to him a couple times and try to convince him to join you. Cut to the park.
I'm going to go backwards. Don't want to do that.
There he is. Yeah, you might have to run.
Limited at the speed relative to the speed of light. Oh, it brings back to age.
Yeah, just go ahead and open the door. Whoops, back up.
I didn't do that.
Oh, wait, there he is.
Oh, no. Or do we take age to stamp it?
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
What?
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
That's...
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night, but today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
Oy vey. You're working too hard.
Doc, Emmett, drop the legal eagle act. I got something more
Jesus
important for you
Christ,
to do.
Marty, quit slipping.
Mr. Callahan, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together. And we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Oh, really?
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's
Was
connected
connected.
to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science. Gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible?
Listen,
Now, if H stands for the one-dimensional harmonic constant,
you hear that?
then naturally in each may multiply by the inversion of H has to come out less than the expectation value of H, right?
Come
Okay.
on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong.
Alright, we're gonna have to get a little help with this. So go back and consult with the real doc. Well, the current, present doc. You know.
Not that way, is it? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep going.
I'm not doing it. Oh,
There you go. I know, it can be a little tricky
Found my
sometimes.
younger self yet?
Well, I met your younger self.
Great.
And I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
You know, your younger self seems really dedicated to the law.
It's a facade, I assure you. I had to keep up appearances to appease my father.
I tried asking him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Oh, father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections. So I carefully kept them under wraps, practicing science at odd hours, away from his prying eye.
Yep, there
That
you go.
sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him. But right now, my younger self probably thinks he's been sent by my father to check up on me.
But he sure likes to mutter.
What do I do to convince Teen Doc that I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure.
Why does your younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... The Hill Valley Expo!
The Expo?
Yes, the Expo. How could I have forgotten? In a few months, the younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
So, it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure. One which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
Okay.
What does this expo have to do with you muttering all the time?
When I was younger, I used to relieve stress by working on complex mathematical conundrums. No doubt my younger self is working on some impossible problem in an attempt to work off cerebral steam in the weeks before the exposition. What was I muttering about?
I don't know, h to the something with an inverse of something else. I'm not so good at equations.
That's too bad. I bet if we could solve my younger self's problem, he'd be more inclined to listen to you.
Okay. So we got to figure out. So we got to find a way to figure out what
Can't
the.
figure out what your younger self is muttering about.
Blast! If only I could hear him myself.
Okay, here. That's the clue. We have something. We have something on us we can use to try.
In the car, the tape recorder.
Let's
There
talk
you
about
go.
your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget we're on a bit of a deadline here.
Check your inventory. You should still have it.
Yep.
Yep. There you go.
Right, so I need to go to him first, right?
Yeah, go to him first, equip it, and then try and then use it on him. You should be able to record it. Believe me, this took me a lot longer to get through. Whoops! Try it.
Whoops.
Yeah, it's okay. Alright, now.
Is that even possible? Oh, let's start. Force equals mass times
How do I equip it?
acceleration.
Yeah, it's on there. Just talk to him.
Newtons are required to maintain constant mass and acceleration. Don't think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Okay, take it back to top. I was like, I told you, this is great. I love this game. That's why I want to try all the other episodes when I get them. And you know what? You probably should too.
Maybe. Let's see if I can get one.
Alright.
So,
Doc!
Morty! How goes the escape plan?
Lag.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanhoff's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane. It'll be fine.
Okay, that's all we needed to hear. Okay, we got what we need.
H again?
The Hamiltonian operator.
Got it.
Okay.
Hang in there, Doc.
Not the best choice of words, Marty.
Okay, where is he? Oh, there he is. Coming your way.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Callahan.
H equals to Hamilton.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
See, even I
What did you
can't
just
say.
say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator.
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is the Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation. What? You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Yeah, sure. I need your rocket drill. I really need your
Can
rocket.
I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning.
I need it tonight.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done. I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. Part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket power drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Arthur McFly? I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
Ooh. Yikes.
Kid Tannen.
That's not
Hey,
good.
I just saw him at the soup kitchen yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
Okay, are we actually doing that?
Yeah. Because there is actually something you need from him. Remember what happened at the soup kitchen? He took his hat.
Oh, yeah.
You kind of need to get that back. Could be a clue on where to find Arthur.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here. How about you?
Huh?
I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
I think you better shine the shoes.
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee. He's very busy today.
So when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
When I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you Mr. Spy.
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the
I hope
office?
that is.
I forget.
What?
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut bowl.
You ass. Maybe you should
Can I buy
ask.
Arthur's hat off you?
Could you keep your mind on your work, huh? Shoeshine boy? Hanging on to my peanut ball.
So since you can't buy it, see if you can have some peanuts.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Distract him.
Which one?
The bottom one.
Hey, kid! Yeah? What the hell is that? Hey!
Yoink!
What did you do?
Give me that hat, you lousy crook! Emmett!
Oh boy. Oh, nice moves there.
Emmett! Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen! Ow! Fix me up!
That was a bit of a close call there.
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out!
Okay, well, we got his hat back. That's a clue on where we can find Arthur.
Okay.